My husband stole my surgery money for his mistress's Louis Vuitton, so I took everything he loved. I'd been saving for 3 years to get the breast reconstruction surgery I needed after my mastectomy. Fighting cancer had drained our savings, but I'd been putting away every extra dollar from my teaching job to finally feel normal again. Had $12,000 saved up, and my surgery was scheduled for next month. My husband Craig was supportive the whole time, even helped me research the best surgeons, and drove me to all my consultations. That's why I couldn't understand when the money disappeared from our savings account. I checked the bank statement, and there was a cash withdrawal for the entire $12,000 the day before. Craig said the bank probably made an error, and he'd sort it out. He seemed really concerned, and even called the bank in front of me, but they were supposedly looking into it. A week went by, and he kept saying the bank was investigating. Then I ran into his coworker Austin at the grocery store. Austin mentioned how nice it was that Craig bought such an expensive gift for his assistant Melissa as birthday. Craig was such a generous boss, spending that much on a handbag. I played along and asked Austin what kind of bag costs that much. He laughed and said it was some designer thing that cost around $10,000, maybe more with tax. Craig had been showing everyone pictures of Melissa crying happy tears when she opened it at the office party I supposedly couldn't attend because I had a doctor's appointment, except I didn't have any appointment that day. I went home and checked Craig's phone while he was in the shower. Found texts between him and Melissa going back 8 months. She'd been complaining about wanting this specific bag for her birthday, and how her ex never bought her nice things. Craig promised he'd get it for her because she deserved to be spoiled. The messages got worse from there. Pictures, meeting times, and hotel reservations paid with cash. He'd been taking money from our joint account, $50 at a time for months to pay for their dates so I wouldn't notice. But $12,000 was too much to hide, so he just took it all at once. When Craig got out of the shower, I asked him about the bank investigation. He said they were still working on it, and I shouldn't stress because stress was bad for my recovery. He actually kissed my forehead and told me we'd figure it out together. The next day, I went to his office to surprise him with lunch. Melissa was at her desk wearing a leather jacket I recognized. Craig had told me his mom gave it to him to donate to charity. She was also wearing earrings he said he lost at the gym. I introduced myself as Craig's wife and said I loved her purse. She got nervous and said it was a gift from her grandmother. I said that was interesting because Austin told me Craig bought it for her. She turned red and mumbled something about Austin being confused. That night, I told Craig I needed another surgery for complications from the cancer, said it was urgent and would cost $15,000. He immediately said we'd find the money somehow, even suggested taking out a loan against his car. I cried and thanked him for being so supportive. Over the next 2 weeks, Craig scrambled to get money together. He sold his golf clubs, his watch collection, even his signed baseball memorabilia from his dad. He worked overtime and borrowed $5,000 from his brother Jake, saying it was for my medical bills. He managed to gather $18,000 total and put it in our savings account for my surgery. Meanwhile, I'd been busy. I'd found a lawyer and filed for divorce on grounds of adultery. Got all the evidence printed from his phone, including receipts for the hotel rooms and the purse. Found out Melissa was married too. Her husband Tom was very interested to learn about the affair, but I waited until Craig had deposited all the money to make my move. The morning of my fake surgery, Craig drove me to the hospital. I had him wait in the parking lot while I supposedly checked in. Instead, I walked out the back door where my sister was waiting with her car. While Craig sat there for hours thinking I was in surgery, I was at the bank transferring all $18,000 to my personal account he didn't know about. Then I went to his office with Tom. We walked in together just as everyone was returning from lunch. Tom went straight to Melissa's desk and saw the purse. He grabbed it and dumped everything on the floor, asking where it came from. She tried to lie, but I pulled out the receipt with Craig's credit card information. Then Tom started yelling about the affair, and everyone in the office was watching. Craig's boss came out and wanted to know what was happening. Full story on channel, link below.